That's the only time that I saw him cry that much.
Stress ka na nga sa buhay. So, maski dito man lang, nababawasan siya.
Binigyan niya po kami ng lakas ng loob para lumaban sa araw-araw.
Our worry is, when we're gone, I was gonna take care of her.
And our baby's
His name is Bentley. Pinanganak ko po siya 7 months old and nagstay po siya sa NICU 68 days po. Kay Dr. Logroño po, siya po yung magbigay ng strength sa amin, lalo na po pag may mga gagawin pong treatment kay baby. Kasi po nasalinan siya ng dugo. Sinasabi po ni Doc palagi na makakayanan ni baby pag kaya nyo. Magiging malakas si baby pag malakas kayo. Pero nagpapasalamat po ako sa kanilang lahat kasi po tinurin po nilang baby talaga as in po para po nilang kadugo si baby Bentley. Ramdam na ramdam ko po yung pagmamahal nila sa anak ko. Sa araw-araw ko pong pagpunta dito, ramdam na ramdam ko po.
Ayun, memorable siya everyday na inaalagaan namin siya, lalo na nung unti-unti na siyang natanggal na yung mga gadget, yung mga nakakabit sa kanya. Tapos, nung nilabas na siya sa incubator, naibigay namin siya sa mama niya, naturuan ko siya paano magdede sa mama niya at we made them feel better sa Manila.
Way back 1994, ako yung siya din ang umopera sa akin.
Matagal na po namin kilala si Dr. Jomampo. 3 dekada na. First po nung na ano po ako ng dengue, siya po yung attending physician. Then nung mga time na nagkakaroon po ako ng problem sa ovary and uterus, na-check din ni Doc, nagkaroon ng buhol-buhol yung bituka. Mga ilang taon lumipas din, gallbladder naman, successful po lahat.
During that time, nandun talaga yung wife ko, nakabantay. So yun, kinakausap niya rin yung wife ko para lang at ease doon sa ginagawa. Kasi my wife saw yung time na yun na ni-revive ako.
Tinawag lang sa ER kasi nag-heart attack. So, meron na siyang history na angioplasty siya before. Parang bumabagsak din yung blood pressure niya. Kailangan talaga gawin yung procedure. Ang primary pa rin is yung well-being ng patient. Kailangan mo rin kasi sila makausap. Minsan kinakabahan sila kung anong procedure ba ang angioplasty. Pero once nakausap ko na sila kung ano yung importance ng procedure, minsan sinasabi ko, yung pera, kikitahin mo pa yan. Pag nagawa to ka agad, hindi ka mag-heart failure, so makakatrabaho ka in full, hindi yung babalik ka, kasi hinihingal ka na, hindi ka na maka 100% sa trabaho mo. Yun naman ang sinasabi ko sa kanila. So, yun, naman sila, sige, go ahead with the procedure. And yun nga, hindi naman sila nagsisisi kasi nga, during the follow-up, makikita rin naman nila yung improvement.
My eye condition is I have cataract. My husband has an external irritation, while my daughter, Tricia, has glaucoma. Ang aming attending physician po dito sa Manila Med, si Dr. Lawrence Tino. Naoperahan po ako sa aking katarata, left eye last November 2023, and then yung right eye ko last March 2024. With that, Dr. Tino is very concerned with my health kasi meron po akong high blood and may diabetes po ako. I was so scared. What calms me is yung voice ni Dr. Tino. Nakakahiya sabihin. Pero hinihintay ko lagi siyang sumagot. Gusto ko habang inooperahan ko ako, but that time is nagsasalita si Dr. Tino.
The doctor helps the family helps the doctor. Pag hindi kayo nagtulungan, hindi gagaling yung pasyente mo kahit gaano kabait yung pasyente at kahit gaano kagaling yung doktor, kailangan yung tulungan na yun. That's very, very crucial.
Na emergency nga ako dito. Comforting talaga yung mga tao dito, yung mga staff, lahat. Yung babatiin ka lagi. So, parang nakakagaan ng loob na welcome pala ako dito. Ganun. Yung isang event sa akin noong nakaraan na hindi ko in-expect na nahimatay ako sa elevator. Tapos sabi ko, sino sa akin dito? Yung security guard, nag-rescue na sa akin. Buti na lang, nandyan sila. Pati yung mga nurse na kasama namin sa elevator, nandun din. Tapos sila yung nagdala sa akin bigla sa emergency. Sabi ko, buti na lang yung mga tao dito. Hindi sila nangingiming na tumulong agad.
I've been here sa Manila Med for
for 8 years na. Si Ma'am Ann is isa sa mga pinakamatagal na dialysis patient, no? So, she's a CKD patient on dialysis for 3 times per week. To Ma'am Ann po and to all our patients, nagpapasalamat po ako sa pagbigay ng tiwala nila sa amin.
Dito sa Cancer Care Center, they will really make you feel that hindi ka cancer patient. Number one, they really prioritize you. But they really help in any way that they can. And plus, yung mga nurses, nakakatawa talaga sila. They are very caring.
So Mai was my first patient in the Philippines after being away for about 18 years in Singapore. So having gone through nutrition and also psychotherapy and counseling. So Mai was the first person whom I put on guided meditation, or shall we say hypnotic communication, the night before the chemotherapy to make sure that her mindset is ready to accept chemotherapy.
I do appreciate that yung mga doctors ng Manila Med because they go beyond their profession. For us, yung patient nila to heal, to have a good journey in healing.
The first, my therapy, I was seen by Dr. Napa for my EMG nerve test, and then he recommended for treatment. My first therapies are Ma'am Raquel and Ma'am Charm.
It's our first experience here in Manila Med, and actually as a whole in dealing with this whole situation, because she's our only child, and Manila Med has really, Child Development Center actually helped us really manage and support her condition. So as I was observing before, I saw that they give individualized attention. The plans that they give to us, it's very personalized and customized to her needs and challenges. And most important of all would be the progress that we saw in her. We also see her improvements in communication.
So yung pinaka-memorable na moment ko with Yeye is when she was able to call me by my name. So that means meron na siyang regard toward me, and may possibility na magkaroon na rin siya ng regard with other people in different settings or environments.
Sa mga tita nurse po ni Bentley, thank you po sa pag-alaga sa kanya for 68 days. And sa pagmamahal po na binigay sa kanya.
To the parents of Baby Bentley, una sa lahat, thank you sa pagtitiwala sa Manila Med, sa mga doctors and staff ng NICU at napili nito.
Maraming salamat sa lahat. Alam kung paano ako makakatagal kung hindi kayo ganyan, na hindi kayo friendly. Kasi syempre, as patient, nagkikrave kami ng comfort.
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa pagbigay ng tiwala nila sa amin, pagbigay ng pagkakataon na mag-care sa kanila, magbigay ng warmth.
Hindi nyo kami tinuring na ibang tao or just pasyente lang. Tinuring nyo kami bilang talagang pamilya po ninyo.
Ngayon ko sasabihin, maraming salamat, mahal na mahal ka namin. Mahal na mahal kita kasi buhay pa ako hanggang ngayon.
As attested by 3 generations and 3 decades of continuous treatment. And maraming salamat, Kathy and Chito. Whenever patients seek my help and advice for whatever reason, medical or otherwise, I always respond to them. Yun, attention ang kailangan po ng ating mga pasyente. And that is what we always try to relay to our patients. We can never ignore, no matter how minor or trivial their problem is.
You become a great tool for us, for her development.
And to the whole Manila Med team, our developmental pediatrician, and also the speech and occupational therapist, thank you so much for the supportive environment.
Wait, you teacher. Yeah. Sa Manila Med Cancer Care Center, thank you very much for making me feel comfortable.
Hi Mai, it's been such a pleasure walking with you through your cancer journey, and I learned a lot in the process as well. Hinihiling ko rin sa'yo na you continue to be that beacon of light, always positive, always hopeful.
Maraming salamat to Manila Med. Thank you sa pag-alaga sa inyong mga pasyente sa amin.
The good thing with Doc Ian kasi, hindi lang ako yung sabihin natin na binigay niya ng pag-asa. No? Kasama din yung wife ko.
I find them very accommodating. They are very kind and meticulous in their work. And then later on, when I came here, every time I have my therapy, I'm looking forward to it because it's like a family.
Maraming salamat sa lahat. Ay.